Hello, my friends. In this video, I'm going to talk about the TextView. TextView is a simple widget that is seen in every Android application. This widget is used to display simple text within the Android application. We can add custom styling to the text that we have to show.
So you want to be a professional Android app developer, but you don't know where you should start, what things you should learn. You came to the right place. Welcome to our top bestseller Android app development course, a comprehensive program designed to equip you with the skills and knowledge required to excel in the exciting field of Android app development.
In this diagram, we see that the TextView inherits from the view, and TextView has many children. So let's jump into Android Studio and start learning how to create and edit and manage the Android TextView. Open your Android Studio and create a new project, empty activity, and then click on Next. Let's name it as Views app. This app will allow us to create the widgets and the views and deal with them. So this app will allow us for the next few videos to deal with the views. The package name as you want, the save location as you want, select the language Kotlin, minimum SDK 21, and click on finish and wait for Android Studio to finish building and the Gradle to finish its build. So we can see that there are two files, the main activity.kt and the activity_main.xml. Okay, so let's start working on this main activity, the layout, and then we will move to the main activity to start linking the widgets and the views that we have created. Okay, now let's hide the project. Now go to the palette here and search for TextView. You can see this TextView. You can click on the left mouse, drag and drop it to your application. Okay? By the way, I can click on this and click on delete, so I delete the widget. Okay, or Control Z to undo. Or you can go to here to the hello world and we click on the component tree, click on delete. You can delete it like this. Okay. Now this is the TextView that we've added. Later on we will talk about the constraints. You can click on this circle when it's appeared, this bold circle. You can click on it and keep dragging it to add the constraints. And also in the same way, I'm adding the constraints, okay? Or you can click on this. I will show you. You can click on this button, infer constraints, in order to add the constraints and anchor this widget on your view. So you can drag it and drop it in order to change its position and its display position. Okay, later on, we'll talk about the constraint layouts. Don't worry, we will see it in fully detailed. Okay, now, if we click on the TextView, we can see here on the right section that there are attributes. Every view, this is a very important point, guys. Please concentrate with me. Every view has many different attributes which can be applied to manage various properties. Certain properties are shared across many views, such as Android layout width, and other properties are based on the views function, such as the text color for the TextView, the on-click for the buttons, and so on. Okay? We see on the right here that there are many attributes. If I click on this triangle, this arrow, I will collapse them, and later on I will expand them to discuss them. There is a very important ID attribute that we cannot skip it, because we need to give this text view an ID, and the ID will give a unique identifier for this widget in order to detect it and find it when we call findViewById method. I will name it as TextView. You can add whatever you want, the ID. You can name it whatever you want. The declared attributes section will give you the attributes that are declared till now. So if you add new attributes to this text view, it will appear here. Okay? This is the width. This is the height. The width will give you the width of this view. So if I click on it, I use the match constraint, you can see the width of the text view is changed. If I click on the height match constraint, it will give you that it is it's hiding with the constraint. So if I click on this and drag it till here, so I can see that the text view is on the full screen. Okay, but for the text views, I used to use the wrap content attributes. Okay, it's better. You can drag it and drop it wherever you want. Okay, let's go to the layout. These are the layout attributes. Later on, when we talk about the constraint layouts, we will see this wrap content, match parent, and fixed size. Okay, you can see that this depends on the constraints. Okay, but till now, don't make anything with these. Later on, when we talk about the constraint layouts, we will deep dive into them. Transforms, also you are not going to use this transform section a lot in the coding and designing of your layout, but it's good to know it. You can change the text view X, Y, and Z. You can see that the text view here is changed, so you can make its transformation 3D transformation. Okay, but I don't think that you are going to make this transformation for your text view, and I didn't use it in any of my apps. The common attributes, the minimum width, height, alpha, but I don't also use this. I don't use it many. All attributes. This is the very important thing that I should mention here. The all attributes. This is a big section for all the attributes that this text view will contain and can edit the text view attributes. You can see the alpha, you can see the auto text, background, and other properties. So if I need to change the background of the text view, I can go to here, pick a resources, I can check for the teal, I click OK, and I can see that the text view background is changed. Also, there are a lot of properties you can see and edit them. But for mentioning it, there are common things, common attributes that you will use it many in Android. You can see this gravity, this for detecting the text position. You can see that if you scroll down for the text here, a lot of useful properties. Text size, you can change it for 34 sp. You can see that the size of the text view increase, so it detects and the size of the text view. Text alignment, we can make it a center. inside the layout and inside the borders. The text style could be bold. If I check on this, you can see that the text is changed to bold, and a lot of useful things. Okay, so this is all about the TextView attributes and the attributes of this amazing view. Okay, I can change the color of the text view, you can see, and so on. Okay, this is if you are using, this is the way if you are using the visual UI editor. You can go to the code tab here or the split mode. If I go to the code or I split the split mode, I can see the XML code. So this is the constraint layout. This is the big container. Think about layouts as a container. The text view, this is the attribute that we have created. This is the view with its attributes that we have defined before. Okay, so if I change the text view, you can see there are a lot of things will be changed. Okay, you can see it's changing. Okay, now I should mention one important thing. You can write the attributes here. Like, for example, if I remove this, the text view will be reset to its default. So I can write Android. I can select here, if I put these two dots, I can select Control and space, I can select the attributes here. So these are the whole attributes, all attributes that we've seen in the layout editor, the visual UI editor. Okay, so I can say text size equal to 72 SP. Okay, you can see that we have created a text view with 72 SP, and also the text style, text color, alignment, text. Hello, my friends. Okay, you can see that I'm changing the text view attributes directly in the XML, or you can go to the design tab and change it from here, from the attributes panel. Okay, this is how we deal with views in Android Studio. I apologize for making this video lengthy, but I should mention all things in order not to repeat these attributes and repeat these steps in the next videos and make it redundant topics. So please guys, pay attention with me and for every step, because we are going to repeat all these steps in the next videos and in all our apps. Okay, so when defining the text view, if you finished creating and adding the attributes for this text view or any widget, we need to declare it in the main activity or in the corresponding activity that we've created for it. So we go to here to the main activity and we can see the onCreate method. Okay, so in order to declare and initialize the widgets in Android Kotlin, we need to specify the variable or the object of which view we've created an instance from it. Also, we need to add some listeners, some actions to it in later videos. But for text view, we don't need to add clicks or touch events. The buttons are having the listeners, the click listeners, and so on. So we add functionality to such a view. But for the text view, we need to declare it. Let's go to the main activity here, onCreate method. So if you see here, we can notice that we are on the onCreate method working. Okay, this is the navigation. We start by typing val. This is the instance of this button or text view or any view. I will name it as text view, and this text view is an instance from text view equal to find the view by id r.id.textView. Okay, this is how we declare and initialize the widgets and the views in Android Studio. We start by val, the name of this text view, the corresponding class of the text view. So we are inheriting from, or it's an instance from the text view. This is the class, the parent class. So we are creating an instance of it called text view. I will name it as text view or TV, text view. So text view TV instance is equal to find view by ID. This is the method that it's used to find and locate the views corresponded to the text view and link it with the ID, which is in the XML. If we go to here and click on it, we can see that the ID here is called text view. So I will name it as text view 100. I click OK and refactor. If I go back to the main activity and click here to the text view 100. So I need from you to differentiate the concepts. Okay, guys. So the TV, the name of the text view, I am making it as a text view instance. Find the view by ID to find it from the layout, widgets, and the view declared views. R, which is the resources, ID, using the IDs because I'm finding it by the ID, and the ID that I'm going to search for is called text view 100. So I'm linking this text view to the main activity using this declaration. Now I can see that tv.id layout, I can change some attributes here. Okay, I will use a very important thing called set text attribute. I will name it as hey, rate us 5 stars on Udemy. Okay, if you design this in the before running and in the initial state, it will display hello my friends. But when acting and when running the application, it will change the text to this. Let's see. If I run the program here, if I click on Nexus 6 and run the program, the emulator, here, I can see this is the initial state. It will be changed to the main activity.kt. Okay. And here we go. It's the app is launching. Now we've changed that the initial text, the hello my friends, to hey, rate us 5 stars on Udemy. This is our application. This is the first application having the text view with a custom attributes. So congratulations, guys. We've succeeded in creating this view and play with its attributes in Android Studio using Kotlin. Okay, the next videos we're gonna make it fast because we've learned about the text view and how to edit some attributes.